Um, the cripples of Brother Branham is usually understood as
Jesus Christ.
the preaching of Brother Branham. Jesus Christ? Okay. I'm going to show Jesus Christ the third tool alongside with what Brother Branham said. With regards to speaking the word into existence. We're not going to talk about the first and the second. We're going to talk about the third. The third, there are those that explain it as revealing the word. But in other quarters, I've heard others say, speaking the word into existence. How many of you has heard that? Amen. Say amen. Amen. Raise your hand. Amen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let me give the traditional view on speaking the word to existence. Speaking the word to existence, they explain it as supernatural. Like Brother Branham was shooting for squirrels, there's no squirrel, and God gave him an inspiration. Speak the word, let there be squirrel. The squirrel came out and he shot them. It could also be likened to the word, say to this mountain, be thrown to the sea, and it will be done. And if you have the booklet of Richard God Speak the Word, how many of you has heard of that booklet? Now he said, he was testifying of his own experience. He just spoke the word and the person was healed. So those are supernatural. So, among the Pentecostal world, there's the gift of healing, there's the word of knowledge. Speaking the word to existence could be something more. Like you see Almeida saying, I decree that the NPA will be, I arrest Saddam Hussein. Those are supernatural. And in the message, those who still clung to that supernatural experience, I'd like to point out how revealing the word can fulfill speaking the word to existence. In John chapter 5, verse 19, the Son can do nothing of himself, but whatsoever he seeth the Father do, that he doeth so likewise. So, that's the same thing why Brother Branham was so bold in saying, if I declare he is healed and he did not get healed, then you can pin a sticker at my back, I'm a false prophet. And Brother Frank said, oh, how can he be so sure? So it's because of this. It was shown to him in advance in a vision. It's different from other faith healing ministries. So if you pray, they could be healed, they may not be healed. If it were shown to you in a vision, then God was showing it will take place. And that's what happened to the ministry of Jesus Christ. John chapter 5, verse 19, 20. Now, take note of this. Jesus Christ was not doing it by his own volition. He was waiting for the Father to reveal it to him before he would speak the word. Now, this is the third point. You wait on God's revelation. There are things you may not yet understand, but one day He will reveal that. And when that revelation comes, it's like speaking the word. And that entails prophecy. There's a revelation, the temple will be revealed. Others have heard it in advance. May baon na. They heard that in advance. And when that word manifests itself, then there's the quickening of the soul. And that's somewhere far off. But even right now, we have the revelation about patriarchal training. What will happen to your children if you do not make use of their idle time? What will happen to your children it sent them to an ordinary school. You don't focus on accelerating them or try to develop the home schooling system. There is a vision in advance. It's a revelation. You don't have to be supernatural to get that. You just have this very experience. You can see it from the Word. There's scripture. And there are evidences. There are previous events that has taken place. It's too blind for you not to see. When you speak something, you don't say to this mountain, be thrown to the sea. Not by your own whim. You know why? Anybody can do that. And why did it take place? Pastor Billy also once told me, the boy prayed and he saw the mountain was not moved. My pastor said, because he had no faith. Sabi ko na nga ba, dito eh. I told you so. It's not true. Because he lacked faith. No, that's not the answer. The answer is this. Your faith must be based on God's revelation. Wait on God's revelation. Wait on God's Word. Do not put your own interpretation on it. You follow God's interpretation on it. When you follow God's interpretation on it, then you can say to this mountain, be thrown to the sea. It's not because you want it. It's because God prophesied it. The two prophets will prophesy that, and it will take place. And you, as follower of the Word, you speak the Word, and it really takes place. Not because of your own whim, but because you surrendered your will to the Father. You surrendered your own righteousness, your own understanding to the Father. That's when you speak the Word to existence. Not by your own caprices, not by your own whim, not by your own discretion. It's because you surrender to God's discretion. And if it's time for that mountain to be thrown to the sea in the tribulation period, it will take place. And because of the two prophet ministry, 144,000 ministry, you will know it will take place. So, speaking the Word to existence today entails what? Fulfillment of prophecy. You know what will happen. You say it in advance, and people hear it. They doubt you. They think you're a nut. But when that takes place, then they'll know. It's like the squirrel coming out. But the squirrel coming out is not the whole of his life. It was just an example for him at that moment. But people misunderstand it. Okay? So this is how you connect revealing of the Word to speaking the Word to existence. By the way, if you expand this speaking the Word to existence, this is connected also to the original plan of reproduction by the spoken Word. How many of you understand that already now? It's not supernaturally Adam speaking the child into existence. It's because they came together because of the Word of God. They shared the Word of God. The man and the woman shared the Word of God. The child was born because of the Word. Not because of the devil, not because of worldliness, not because of ignorance, but because they had the revelation of the mystery of marriage. The child was spoken into existence. Oh, God bless you.
So, salamat, Brother Francis, sa iyong bahagi. So, napakasimple lang, kung mayroon tayong revealing the Word na natanggap sa Panginoon, we must speak the Word of truth. Doon lang yung